So I'm just going to jump right into it. This is going to be a get ready with me, Q&A, and a first impressions. I know it's a lot, I'm going to multitask, but I really want to catch you guys up on my life since I haven't been on YouTube in a few months. So first I want to give a big thank you to Sigma Beauty. The package from them, I know, lots of stuff. They were so kind. And I can't wait to try these products. I've heard so many good things. As I'm getting ready, I'm going to be answering questions that some of you guys had messaged me and asked on Snapchat. What questions, do you want me to answer? I know I haven't been on YouTube in a few months, and if you guys wanted to know more, any tips and tricks or anything like that, so I'm going to be answering them while I'm doing my makeup and getting ready. So first things first, I'm going to start off with my brows. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. So as I'm filling in my brows, I'm going to be answering some questions. I've been going really light on my brows lately. I haven't felt a need to go that heavy or dark. I kind of just fill in the sparse areas. And my brows are pretty much shaped the way I want them to be. So it's not as hard doing my brows anymore. It used to be harder because they weren't shaped. But over the past few months, I've been tweezing them the way I want them. I do not wax or thread, and I tweeze them to the way I want them to be. Then when I have my brow where I would like it, then I'm going to take just some concealer and just fix the brow. Okay, and then I'm going to take a Morphe M333 brush just to blend that in. And that's how I like them. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. How do you find motivation? I would say motivation is very hard for me to find, only because I work so damn much that I am tired all the time. Like, being an adult is exhausting. It's tiring, and working all the time is exhausting. So sometimes I do not have the motivation to get up and even do my makeup sometimes, just because I'm so damn tired. But I always feel my best when I have, my makeup on, and I feel so pretty, and I look at myself in the mirror and I get excited and I feel confident. So think about what makes you feel the best and really choose that to focus on. When you focus on those things, you'll be able to get motivated on your own. You won't need anything. After a period of time, after you're continuously doing this over and over and over again, your body is just going to get used to it, and you're just going to want to do it. I get up at a certain time, I go to sleep at a certain time, and it's easier for me to get motivated throughout the day when I have this strict regimen. So I do things in order, and that'll help keep my life in order. And she also asked, what's your biggest goal in life? Also, I love you. Oh, I love you too. My biggest goal, I would have to say, I don't know, I have so many goals in life. I kind of don't have the biggest. I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyes just a little bit. But I would say one of my biggest goals is to have a big career in beauty and buy my own house. I definitely want a house, and I definitely want to have a bunch of rooms and have a place for my clothes and my shoes and my bags, and have a huge bathroom and a basement and my own kitchen. So those are definitely my two biggest goals, would be having a career and having my own house, which I'm already working towards. I'm 20 years old. I feel like this is the time where everybody needs to be selfish instead of giving up and settling. I feel like too many people nowadays, they settle way too young, and then they're unhappy for the rest of their lives, and that's something that I definitely don't want. So this is what the palette looks like inside. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I think I'm going to start with, actually, you know what? I learned this trick. I don't remember what YouTuber I saw, but they put their like a highlight or a frosty shade all over their lid, and ever since I started doing that, I feel like my eyes just look so glowy, kind of like a glow from within. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlight, and I am just applying that all over the lid. I know it seems weird at first, but it'll look pretty, I promise. because I definitely like that glow from within look. I think it's really fabulous and it's real easy to do. Now I am going to go in with the shade Cinnamon, and this is going to be my transition shade. I'm going to go in with Morphe M505. It's a little bit powdery. There is some kickback. I'm not one of those people that get bothered by fallout and kickback. Let's see, next question. If you can be an animal for a day, which one would you be? I don't really like that question because I don't like animals. I know. Everybody thinks I'm like a bad person once they find that out. Yeah, no, I don't like animals. It's not a thing. I don't know, I would say I would have to be like, if I would really have to pick an animal, I'd probably say a shark. They like to be alone. They like to get what they want. I actually want to swim with sharks one day. That's one of my dreams, and it's on my bucket list. I would love to swim with a shark. I think they're amazing creatures. I think they're a little bit misunderstood. You know, everybody thinks they're so like mean and harsh, and you know, I think if you're not disturbing them in their habitat, they wouldn't be as angry, you know. I'm going to go in with the shade right here. This is Rosette, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe G19 just because I want to pack on that color on the outer corner, and you know, I don't really want it to be so heavy. All right, next question. Who influenced you to work as a beauty consultant, and what made you feel good about getting this job? P.S. I love you. P.S. I love you too. And nobody actually influenced me to be a beauty consultant. I didn't know anybody actually in this position, so I would say nobody influenced me. I influenced myself. I would say that I did take a step back and look for positions specifically in beauty. That's what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to work in beauty in any aspect. So I was looking for jobs related to beauty, but I didn't have anybody in particular that I knew that inspired me to be in the position that I'm in. But I know I definitely inspired others to want to be in this position, which is amazing. I think this is a wonderful position. Being able to help others as well as your love for beauty, you know, mixed together, I think it's so amazing. So if anybody does want to be a beauty consultant, I think that you have to go out and look for it. It's not going to just come to you. And what made you feel good about getting this job? It was helping people, really. In this position, I'm able to give and offer the advice that I want to be able to at all times, and I don't feel like I'm working because I love my job. When you love what you're doing, it never feels like you are working. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs and businessmen and women say that. When you love your position, when you love your job, it never feels like work, ever. So for me, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like me being able to help others to the best of my ability. Now I'm going to add my favorite. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals in Kitten Karma. This is such a wonderful, wonderful eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. If you don't have this in your collection, you need to get on that. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my god, look at that. I'm not going to say anything while I'm doing my liner because this is intense for me. If you think that you can have an entire conversation while doing, you know, your liner, you are talented. And it does help shape the eye a bit, and that's that. I'm going to go put my lashes off of camera only because I like getting really close, and you know, it's a little bit difficult getting back into putting on lashes, only because in the past couple months I haven't been putting on lashes. So I'm probably gonna be a hot mess and take a while, so I'll be right back. And I am back. Lashes are on. This is Koko lashes in the style Goddess. I am in love. So now we're gonna move on to the face. I already moisturized, and now I'm gonna prime. So I used two. I used the Smashbox Cosmetics Photofinish Foundation Primer and the Physician Formula Organic Wear Bright Booster Oil Elixir. So I like to put the elixir on my lips, to help hydrate it, and then I put it on the high points of my cheek because I really do want that glow from within. Wait until you see my highlight. This just adds this extra glow and it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, next question. Who is GZVN on Instagram and why do you love her? I really do love her. That's Jeanette. That's one of my best friends. I literally adore her and I love her because she is blunt, she's honest, she keeps it real with me and all of her followers. I love her because she's compassionate. She's been there for me at some of the lowest points in the past couple months, and she really has the same vision as I do, and I love surrounding myself with people who have the same vision. You know, I don't want to surround myself with people who are negative all the time. I don't want to surround myself with people who, you know, don't want to grow or don't want to have a career, you know, or kind of just content in staying where they are in life. And me and Jeanette, we are not those kind of people. Like, we want to go farther, we want more, and we will do anything to get it. She's a hard worker, she's beautiful and stunning. I will link her Instagram down below so that you can follow her because she is amazing, and I'm so glad that I get to call her one of my best friends. And she also asked what's my fave moisturizer. My fave moisturizer is by Vichy. It's the Mineral 89. It is my favorite moisturizer. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free. And my biggest pet peeve, oh god. I have so many pet peeves. I hate people. It's not that I hate people, I get annoyed very, very easily. What are my biggest pet peeves? I'm gonna sit and think about it. Now that I prepped my skin, I'm gonna go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I'm going to mix in MAC Strobe Cream. This is my little mixture over here. I think my biggest pet peeve, honestly, would have to be when people tell me that they will always be there for me and they don't. I don't like being lied to like that. It irks me so much. Because when you tell me that you will always be there for me, I believe that. I truly believe that. You know, I may be a little gullible in believing that and naive. But when you tell me that you will always be there for me, I choose to believe that. And, you know, when I say it back to you, I mean that too. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe Y6 and I'm going to just blend this in together. I love this combination so much, guys. Like, you have no idea. This combination is, it's heaven for me. It is my favorite. I love it, and it just makes my skin look so flawless. It lasts all day. It's long lasting. I don't even really need highlight. That this kind of just glows from within with the Physician Formula Oil Elixir. Now I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to conceal. And her last question, what is your favorite book? My favorite book would have to be the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series. That is my all-time favorite. I have read it several times. It's a trilogy. There's 3 books and I just love it. It involves everything that I like in a book, you know, mystery, suspense, romance. I do my nose concealer last. I want it to set a little bit on my nose so that I can really have that snatched nose. Now I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to dip that in and I'm going to go under the eye. Now I'm going to take the NYX Matte Bronzer and I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm not going to contour today. I haven't been feeling the contour lately. Any good tips about losing your virginity? Interesting. Well, I lost my virginity at a very young age, sad to say. Do I regret it? No. But I do definitely wish I would have waited. And I think everybody says that, you know, you should wait, and it's kind of like overplayed, and you kind of just get annoyed because you're like, oh my god, like, why are they telling me to wait? It's not that big a deal, etc, etc, etc. I don't think that there's a specific age. For me personally, I wish I would have waited until I was a little bit older. But I do think that the older you are, the more ready you'll be. I don't think you'll ever be truly ready to lose your virginity. But I do think it's a very emotional experience. You do realize that you are giving yourself to somebody else, your entire body to somebody else, and you definitely don't want to give it to just, you know, some guy that gives you attention for, you know, 5 minutes. I don't think either that it should be with, even if you've been with somebody for a very long time either, that doesn't mean that they're the right one to do it with. I think that you have to decide that within yourself, and whatever position you feel most comfortable in to then lose it, I think that would be like my best advice. I had gone in with the BECCA Jaclyn Hill base palette and in the blush Amaretto. It's the only blush I use. It's my absolute favorite brush. And now for the absolute fun part, I'm going to highlight. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlight. This is my favorite part. Now, you guys remember that I put the organic oil by Physicians Formula. I don't need to put in, you know, a Strobe Cream or, you know, the Cover FX liquid drops. You're going to see how much glow I get just from having that there. Look at that. Okay, and I'm just going to blend that out. I'm gonna go back into the Sigma palette to do my under eye. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Absolute favorite mascara. Highly recommend. It is amazing. It's only 10 bucks. Absolutely worth it. I tried the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara and it was too natural for me. I like bold. And now I am going to do the inner corner of my eye, back in with the So Hollywood highlight. And now I'm going to go in with Sigma Lip Eclipse in Rosette. I'm trying it out for the first time, so let me see. Now I'm going to spray my entire face with the Badescu facial spray. While that is drying down, I'm going to answer another question. Not really a question, but talk about the steps you took to be so successful at such a young age. I am 20 years old. I have my own apartment and I have a full-time job. I'm working on getting my degree, and I know that seems like I'm bragging. I'm trying not to. I feel very accomplished with what I've done so far in my life. I'm on YouTube. I would say I have a decent sized following, people that look up to me, and those are big accomplishments for me considering everything that I've been through. And it's not that it's not hard. It is hard because you have to work at it, but I feel like it's attainable. Everybody can achieve this level, and it's not necessarily exactly what I'm doing, but in any aspect of your life, I believe that you can work hard and strive for exactly what you want in your life. I'm a true believer in what you give into the universe, you will get back. I made goals for myself. I set out to them, and I went to the universe and I said, I'm going to be positive this year, I'm going to be good this year, I'm going to make things happen, I'm going to fight for it. And that's exactly what I did. And I don't accredit God to that. I don't believe in God. I know a lot of people do, and they'll praise God and they believe in it, and you know, you have your own beliefs, I have mine. But I'm not going to accredit a being that might not even be there for all of my hard work and all of my success. I did that myself, and I'm proud of myself for doing that, and I'm going to praise myself for being strong, for, you know, achieving my dreams, for being successful. That's on me, and I will 110% take credit for that. So I would say, you know, to get to this success, especially at such a young age, you truly have to believe in yourself, and you have to love yourself. Find yourself first and believe in yourself, because I believe in you and I want everybody around me to succeed. Okay, my skin is all dried down, and I'm going to set it with Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Alright, so I am pretty much done. This is the final look. I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll be right back. And this is my final look. My first impressions on the Sigma Beauty products so far have been amazing. I love the lipstick. I love the eyeshadow. I think it performed beautifully. I can't wait to try all the other products in upcoming videos and give you my thoughts on them. But so far, everything that I have used by Sigma Beauty has been amazing. Just a disclaimer, none of these products I was paid to talk about or sponsored in any way. This is not an ad. They sent it to me and told me to try it out, and these are my honest opinions on them. But I absolutely adore it. I think they performed exactly how they needed to be, and you know, the proof is on my face. You guys can see how it performed well, and if you guys want to purchase Sigma Beauty products, the link will be in the description below. Somebody asked me, what are your favorite online places to shop? Macy's, Pop Cherry, that's an Australian brand, New York & Company, I would say are like my top 3. I just love those places. Those are like where I go to first to shop, or those 3. This was asked 3 times by 3 different people, but the basic gist of it is what happened with you and your ex-boyfriend. So in my earlier videos I talk about having a boyfriend. I was dating somebody for 3 years, and unfortunately a few months ago we did break up. I'm not going to get into the details of it. You know, I still hold a lot of love for him, and he'll always have a special place in my heart. I don't harbor any negative feelings towards him or hate. When I love somebody, I love hard, and I always give my all to them. And I know I did that in this past relationship. And, you know, sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay. I chose to focus on myself, and I chose to focus on my career at this stage in my life. But sometimes 2 people, they don't work out, and that just happens in life. And you have to realize I'm 20 years old, okay? I have my entire life ahead of me. And I think that was the last question. So this has been my Get Ready With Me Q&A and first impressions. I am so glad to be back. I felt so comfortable sitting back in this camera and talking to you guys. I've missed you guys so much, and I hope that, you know, I gave you guys good enough advice. If you guys have any questions, you guys know you can always message me. I'll always get back to you. Even though I'm busy, I will get back to you, I promise. Really guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad to be back, and I love you all. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. I really appreciate it. Bye!